Hi everyone. I wanted to post a video today about running free groups. And I think it's important for me to post this because I do this a little bit different than most coaches that I know of. A lot of times you will hear the top coaches say that they run a free group once a month, which I think is a great idea. Those free groups are about 5 to 7 days, sometimes 14, and it's all around a certain topic, like clean eating, where they provide a clean eating meal plan with grocery lists. Or sometimes it's like a 5 day squat challenge, or maybe a 7 day water challenge, where each day you aim to drink a gallon, or maybe you work your way up to a gallon. Those free groups are awesome. They are for engagement and a way to help you build clients and get new potential clients and hopefully coaches. The way that I do my free groups is that I have one free group that is lifelong. So I don't do unique groups every month. I have one free group that I'm constantly adding people to. And I have different strategies that I use in my free group to help with the engagement and getting new clients and new coaches. So today I'm going to share my screen with you and show you exactly what I do in my free group, what I post, what the purpose is, and all of that. So my free group is named Food versus Fit Free Support Group. You guys are more than welcome to use the same exact name. You can even use the same picture and just white out my name and put your name. Or you can name it something completely different, whatever works for you. And this is my group, okay? So I add people into this two different ways. One way is on Facebook about once a week or once a month sometimes. I'll just do a mass post and say, hey everyone, I have this free group. If we focus on healthy recipes and working out, if you want to join, click this link. When they click that, you're brought to here, and I get to approve your request. Some of you may have done that, and I do not add coaches in this group. I don't add coaches because you guys are in so many groups as it is, so I don't want to overwhelm you. And I don't add coaches into this group because this is my population. This is a group of people that I can reach out to without any coaches mixed in, that I can invite to my events or talk to about coaching and things like that. So don't be offended if you don't get approved into this group. But I do Facebook posts like that, and I'll talk in a little bit about the challenges that I run. And when I do a challenge, I'll also post on Facebook publicly and say, hey guys, I'm about to start a 5-day plank challenge. Want to join? Click this link. So again, they're brought right to this page. So the purpose, as I mentioned, is to drive engagement. So I am constantly adding new clients on Facebook and Instagram. I told you guys yesterday on the video that's all about expanding your network through Facebook and Instagram, that on Instagram, I comment on people's posts and say, hey, I love your posts. Would you like to join my free fitness group? We share healthy recipes, motivational photos, workout photos, and we even run mini challenges. Last time I ran a 5-day plank challenge. What do you think? Do you want to join? I can say that so easily because I send it every single day, 5 times a day. And so that is the first step. Send that message. Now you need to either create a group if you don't have one already, or when they respond to you and they're interested in joining, then you get to add them into your group. And this is where I add everyone. There's lots of different things that I post in here. You can see right here, yesterday I posted this funny Dos Equis guy. I don't always do sit-ups, but when I do, I immediately check in the mirror to see if my 6-pack has arrived. So I found that on Instagram, and I just cropped it and put it right in this page. Then I shared a recipe that I did. I asked people if they want a recipe to try and drive that engagement, so I got some likes on that. Somebody else posted something. Somebody else posted. So I really tried to drive engagement and tried to get the people in here to post. If they do that, it's so much easier for me to say, oh my gosh, Janelle, I saw that you posted your before and after face picture, in the group. That is so inspiring, and you got so many people motivated by that. Have you ever considered being a fitness coach? So if you can get them to post on their own, that's a great start. Most of the times, honestly, I'm the one posting in here though. So you just want to keep up the engagement, post questions, post funny photos, post recipes. Here I said, I'm curious. Would anyone be interested in learning more about turning your passion for living a healthy lifestyle into a paid hobby or full-time career? Comment below or send me a message. Nobody commented, but it got 5, 6, 7, 8 likes. I reached out to all of those people and invited them into my free sneak peek group, which can be a totally other training. But this is how I reach out to my potential clients. And the idea here is that this is a free group. People can come anytime they want. They can participate in anything, and hopefully I'll convert them to clients. Now, one of the best things I do in this group that I get the most participation out of are my mini challenges. So, like most coaches host the 1 week or 2 week groups every single month, I do it right in here. So I will do a post and I'd say something like, hey, I'm thinking of starting maybe like a 5-day challenge. I'm thinking of ab challenge, plank challenge, or maybe I'll throw gluten-free challenge. And I'll say, what are you most interested in? And then I'll post that. And then anyone that likes it or comments on it, I'll reach out to them and say, awesome, I love that you want to do a gluten-free challenge. Let me know, or I'll be creating more recipes that will start next week, something like that. And then I run it exactly like the other coaches do a free group, just in here. You can see I have 436 members. Like 1% of them will participate. Like probably 20 people is the most I've ever gotten, but they're coming to this page and posting more, meaning the other group members should be seeing the post. This should be popping up on their newsfeed. So I ask them to post. I'll say we're doing a gluten-free challenge for 5 days. I'll say, everyone, share your recipes. I'll be posting my recipes. You can do the same exact ones, blah, blah, blah. I'll try and drive that engagement that way. And on day 5, I'm going to be selecting one winner that will win a packet of E&E, and I'll be choosing the winner randomly if you participate every single day. So that gets people, maybe 20 people will be interested on day 1. By the end, 10 to 15 people will be interested, and I'll choose a winner. I'll message all of them and say, hey, you didn't win, but thanks so much. Would you be interested in joining my full group? And so as you can see, it's just like a normal free group, and at the very end, it's all leading to a challenge group. So free groups are meant to be free. I never say, hey, buy a challenge pack, or, oh my God, I love my Insanity Max 30 and Shakeology and all these things. I'll post Shakeology recipes and I'll post about my workouts and things, but I never use this as a way to get people to commit. I do that through personal messages. Okay, so these mini challenges are really important to do in free groups to drive engagement and to get your number of members high. Initially, it might only be 10 people that you add, but when you post about these free groups and give people the link to come in, it will skyrocket. And you can, at one time, I did a challenge where the person who adds the most friends and family into the group will win a medicine ball. And I had 2 people that added 45 people each. So right there, I had almost 100 new people in the group just because 2 people really wanted that medicine ball. And other people added friends in as well. So that's another good way. There's so many tactics you can do to drive engagement and to get more people in the group. So the last thing I do with these groups, which is I think one of the best features, is when I'm ready to create my next challenge group, you can do it right through this free group. So what you do typically is underneath the events tab here, you'll go in and you'll create the event, you'll add a photo and add that description that says, this is what you'll get, who wants to join me? I do that because that is sent out to all of my friends that are not in this group. But as you know, it can take a long time to click every single friend that you want to invite. And so to make sure that everyone in this group who is already hopefully engaged with me, or I've talked to them in some way, they will get the invite when I go to events. I'll do create event, and you just enter the name, details, and where, very exactly the same way as you would normally. But you'll see this checkbox at the bottom that says invite all members. That means automatically every single person in this group is getting invited. And then a lot of them respond, or they say maybe, and again, all about those follow-ups. So I reach out to every single one that accepts. And again, I said I don't add coaches into this group. This is why. Every single person I'm inviting has some interest in fitness. There's no coaches in there. And so it's 436 people that I can reach out to once a month when I create my events, and they have the opportunity to join me. So it's that works very well for me. If you guys don't do this, then I highly recommend it. And it's very easy to set up these free groups. All you do is go to the groups section over here, and you click on create group. That's it. All you do, then you can add the name, and you can start adding people, and you can add the photo. So if you want to use this photo, just let me know, and I will post it in the comments of this video. And again, just remove my name so that it says your name, and have fun with it. This is the group that I love because there's no one telling me I have to post in this group every single day, or I have to do this, I have to do that. I post in it when I want. So when I find something really funny on Instagram, I'll share it with them. Or a really good recipe, I'll share it with them. I post probably 3 times a week, and I constantly am adding people to the free group through Facebook, through Instagram. My leads, when I get leads, once you're Emerald, in my email, I say, I'd love to invite you to my free group. This is what we do. And just so you guys are aware, the group isn't terribly active. I would love for it to be so much more active, but you'd never know that based on how I explain it. When I explain it, as I said earlier, to my Instagram comments and all of those people, I make it sound pretty awesome. I make it sound like we're sharing tons of things. It's super fun. You're going to get lots of recipes, and you're going to be so motivated. But when you scroll down, it really doesn't get that much engagement. It has more recently, honestly, but like 5, 6 people liked that, 4 people like this, a few comments here and there, and there's not that much engagement. So it's all about, like, 1 person liked it here. So it's all about you guys and loving it. Pretend like it's the best thing ever, and eventually it will be. You'll get more interest. People will be more excited to post, and this will be one of your ways, your paths to success. So post free groups. If you don't do them, definitely start doing them this month. That's one thing that is amazing for you to not only expand your network, but to build your contact list. And as you know, contact lists are the number one thing that you need in this business to make sure you're constantly inviting new people and growing your network so that you never run out of people to ask to join your events, to join your groups, to be a coach, and all of those fun things. So start a group if you don't. You don't have to do the lifetime group like I do. At the very least, do 1 free group a month just so that you can get that engagement. Last thing I'll say is that the reason I prefer my group that is a lifelong group is because I used to do 1-week groups once a month, and I'd lose contact with those people. I'd write their names down because I knew who was in the group, but it was hard for me to remember to every month reach out to this person, or once a week reach out to this person. So here, anyone who's ever participated in any of my free groups is always seeing my posts in the newsfeed. So it's good for your clients that do need the extra support and that want to see from you, even if they're not reaching out to you. So I hope this was really helpful. I'll stop sharing now. I hope that was helpful, guys. Really, I can't stress how important free groups are as the path to success for all of your challenge groups and into coaching. If you have any questions, feel free to let me know. Otherwise, have a great free group. Bye, guys.